My name is Rudy Mackay. I'm 21, 22 in June, and I'm desperate to become a TEFL teacher in South Korea. I'm Scottish, having been born in Lewis, which is an island on the west coast of the country. Before I finished high school, I moved to Glasgow to continue my studies. I studied journalism at Glasgow Caledonian University, having just completed my final year, and I'm due to receive my degree in June. This taught me a number of skills, the course, particularly communication, as it was a multimedia course, so we had to do a lot of pieces to camera such as this, which required speaking English clearly and slowly. My interest in teaching in South Korea stemmed from taking a TEFL course towards the end of last year and discovering what an opportunity it would be to actually go to South Korea and do this. I realised South Korea has a very large market for TEFL teachers, and once I found that out and I researched a bit about the country, it was a real excitement just to, when I sort of found out that I could actually make the move there. The country's got many major cities which I've looked into, such as Incheon, Busan, Seoul. They're huge cities, and they'd be fantastic just to see the daily life of people living in those cities. Aside from obviously those three areas, there's the Cheongnam province, which interests me greatly. I've got a keen interest in hiking. I've researched Mount Geryong and a number of old temples in the area. They'd be wonderful to see. The food also interests me greatly, as it's largely based on rice, vegetables and meat, which is, I think, a balanced amount. A lot of the food seems to be very freshly prepared as well, which is a big difference from here in Scotland, which has a lot of fast food, which is quite poorly prepared in comparison. I think it'd be a big change to see that in South Korea, and I'd be really excited to try it out anyway. My hobbies, they include playing the guitar, playing for and coaching amateur football teams in Glasgow and back home in the Isle of Lewis. I also go swimming quite a lot. I feel I'm quite an active person in that degree. I've lived in other countries before, such as Bulgaria, which I lived on for 3 months, which I really enjoyed. But coming to Asia is something that I've always wanted to do. It was maybe not until last year that I sort of realised South Korea would be the most exciting place to live in Asia, because it seems to be blend past ancient history with new technology, things like that, and it's just it seems to be a wonderful country to live in. In terms of what I can bring to TEFL teaching, my patience, my work ethic are both big traits which I think are really positive for me. I'm quite a sort of positive thinking person, and I try and bring that into teaching and makes the student believe in themselves and sort of make them relaxed as well, so that even if they make a mistake, it's not a big problem. I'm currently learning Korean as a beginner through an online program which is talktomeinkorean.com. I'm not exactly fluent yet, but I'm doing my best to sort of find out basic words and phrases, which I think will greatly help me when I move over there. So in conclusion, it is my dream to teach in South Korea, and I hope you've enjoyed watching my video.